everyone, it's Larson in the lab for day 3 of our stoichiometry lab. Now, today we are actually going to find out how much product was made in this reaction, how much precipitate was made. So we yesterday had to decant and then filter out our precipitate from our reaction, and we did that using filter paper. We left our filter paper on a paper towel, and it's been drying for about 24 hours. So what we are going to do today is to find out how much of that product is actually here on the filter paper. Now, something that I kind of messed up on yesterday was that I forgot to tell you that before the video started, I had found the mass of my filter paper. The reason why is that today, when I find the mass of the filter paper with the product on it, I want to just be able to subtract out the mass of the filter paper to get my overall mass of the product. So yesterday, before the video started, I had found out the mass of my filter paper when it was dry, and that mass was 0.90 grams. So we're going to be able to use that information today when we find the mass of the filter paper plus the product to then be able to do a subtraction problem and find the mass of our product. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I have my electronic balance here. It is zeroed, and that means that I'm ready to put my product on the electronic balance to find out what is the mass of this filter paper plus the product that has dried on it. My total mass with the filter paper and the product is 3.97 grams. And what I have then to do is to think about, well, how much of that 3.97 grams is the actual precipitate product and how much of it is the actual filter paper? Like I said yesterday, I had 0.90 grams as the mass of my filter paper. So I set up a subtraction problem. 3.97 grams minus 0.90 grams, and I get an answer of 3.07 grams. And I can think about that answer in the context of what I predicted I would get based on what I know about this equation and how much of the initial reactants I used. So you'll have an opportunity to do that within this lab. And by the way, just in case you are curious, this is a really nice looking product. This is lead iodide, which came from the potassium iodide reacting with the lead nitrate, formed lead iodide and then potassium nitrate, which was liquid in the solution. But this is our lead iodide, and it is yellow. It's a bit shimmery. It's a pretty nice product. But at this point, it's all dried. And now I will safely dispose of my materials. Thank you so much for listening.